I look back at all the videos, the photos. You know, I'm happy with my package, but at the same time, I'm never satisfied. I know that going forward that I now have a target on my back, and all my competitors are gunning for the title, gunning for me. And so it's my job to not only improve myself, to make sure I hold on to the title, but to fight everyone off as we move forward into 2021 Mr. Olympia. Okay. All right, guys, we are here at Destination Dallas, home of GASP and Better Bodies. I love coming out here. I love coming to Texas, hanging out with my GASP family, official Better Bodies family.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk with Shaun Clarida here, just about new products or things we can improve on. Maybe there's some new gear that we come out with soon, or suggestions you have from feedback you've heard from your community, and we just go from there.
So you try it and you tell us what to do, Shaun.
Okay. So I'm old school, man. I like the old school, you know, big baggy, loose fitting stuff. So everyone asks me, hey, why do you train in such baggy clothes? Now, personally, for me, I like to kind of stay covered up, but also it's just I'm able to move freely. If I'm wearing a tight fitted shirt, I just don't feel like I can move freely when I'm training. So I love the feel though. See, this is moving freely. This is what I want. As you guys know, we brought home the Olympic title. Here it is, guys. So this week we are here celebrating this. We're gonna give them some training, hanging out with the crew, doing some awesome content.
Have you seen it?
And Friday night, 6 p.m., myself, my coach Matt Jansen will be here doing a seminar, answering any questions in regards to training, nutrition, and kind of just what led to all of this. So if you're in the area here in Allen, Texas, Friday night, 6 p.m., you don't want to miss this event. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And if you guys see me in the gym, please come by, say what's up. I'm very friendly, I promise. I've got carbs in me, so we're all good. I'll see you soon. Champion here at official Destination Dallas with the run it back. I don't bench press. I haven't bench pressed in, I don't know, 10 years or so.
What's that?
I've seen way too many injuries happen with flat press, tech pairs, and I'm not a young guy. So personally, I don't do them, but I've been doing dumbbell work for years now, and I feel like that's been really helping to improve my chest. As far as my program go, I work with John Meadows when it comes to my training. My training is pretty much the same. Come in, I warm up for a good 5-10 minutes, get things moving, get the blood flowing, and then move to some dumbbell work, either a slight incline or slight decline. Today we do a slight incline with that. Then I'm going to go into another type of incline movement. Again, work more the upper back. So we found out that's the main area that really needs a lot of work. Then we're going to a fly movement, and then we're going to probably finish up with some dips. Let's go. Okay. It really, I'll be honest, it hasn't really hit me yet, you know, and having breakfast with Flex Lewis the day after the show, he told me it's going to take some time for it to really sink in and really hit me that, you know, I'm now in the history book as the third Mr. Olympia ever in the 212. And up until this moment now, I've been back home, been back to the gym as normal, just live my regular normal life. And honestly, it hasn't really sunk in yet. Yeah. Come on. Yep. Come on. That's it. Come on. Okay. I'm doing tons of videos and interviews and podcasts been taking pictures, signing autographs, you know, the whole business side of bodybuilding, everything that I've wanted to do my entire life, you know, being the champ. And but for me to honestly sit back and really say to myself, like, you know, the years and years of you watching guys like Flex Lewis, David Henry, Jose, all those guys battling for the title, and to see Flex come out on top, you know, year after year, I'm now in Flex's shoes. I'm now in Mr. Olympia. I'm that guy that everyone's looking up to now and being inspired by. But for me personally, it hasn't really sunk it in yet. You know, and you know, you know, I told myself that, you know, I never let up. Though I have the title, for me personally, I'm still chasing it like I never had it. So the title, the medal right now is actually down in my basement. I don't see it anymore. It's kind of just hanging in its place. And so for me, it's kind of like I'm starting all over again from the bottom. So that's what keeps me hungry, keeps me motivated, and keeps me wanting more. Go! You gotta feel it, man. You gotta feel the fucking. You can't just go ahead and throw it around and not feel shit. It's absolutely doing nothing for your body. You gotta feel the weight. If you're not feeling it, there's two things wrong. You're doing the movement the wrong way, and you're going way too fucking heavy. So leave your ego at the door, come in and train right. Yeah, I've grown up always being that small kid, the guy that everyone made fun of, everyone picked on, and it's kind of just one of those things that I kind of just live with. You know, always being told you're too small, you're too short. You know, when I got into bodybuilding, I heard the same thing. You know, I think the one story that really sinks down in my heart is something I'll never forget. 6th grade, I tried out for the basketball team, and I went to the tryouts for 3 days, and at the end of the 3 days, I didn't make the team. And it wasn't that I wasn't good enough. It wasn't that I wasn't fast enough, because I was. The coach told me straight to my face, "You're too small." And I'm like, but there's other guys who may be around the same height, or a little bit taller, but why not me? He's like, "You're just too small." And I think that's something that kind of just stuck with me all these years, man. It's just kind of not motivated me, just kind of just fired me up, I guess you can say. And then once I turned pro at the 2012 Nationals, you know, I had someone come up to me at the end of the night and say, "Congratulations, your career's over." And I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" He's like, "Well, you're a bantamweight. There's never ever been a bantamweight who's went into the pro league and did well." And I said, if I can make it this far, and who's to say that if I don't continue to work hard and continue to do what I do, that I can't be a good pro, and you know, maybe one day make it to the Olympia, and why not win the Olympia? And that's something I've always believed in. Just, you never know till you try, right? And I just kept continuing to work hard every single year. And then I didn't come out the gate winning pro shows. You know, I obviously my first couple of shows I was in the last call out, and then the next year I was maybe in the second call out. The year after that I was in the first call out, and then I'm now winning pro shows, and then I'm qualifying for Olympia. It's all an uphill journey for me. And every year I tell myself I can't go backwards. And when I say that, it means I can't go backwards as far as my places can't be any worse than the last year, and I always have to bring a better package every single year. And I knew that, you know, once I qualified for my first Olympia when I placed dead last, you know, I knew what the goal was. And I knew that if I continue to put the effort that I've always been putting in, that, you know, one day I can be in that first call out the Olympia. Did I believe I could win the Olympia one day? Absolutely. I knew I could. I said in 2007, back when I was an amateur, I told Dwayne McDaniels, the owner of Diamond Gym, that I'm going to be the first guy from New Jersey to ever win an Olympia title, because we've never had one in New Jersey. 13 years later, I did it. I stayed true to my word, and I'm the first Mr. Olympia out of New Jersey ever. chest and triceps here at destination. You know, I'm on my off season right now. I haven't really pushed the food, haven't really pushed the training since I'm only about a month or so after the show. So for 6 weeks post show, I like to kind of let my body just rest up, heal up, and I kind of train at my leisure, I guess you can say. Not really pushing anything, but still having good workouts. I'm not coming here just to bullshit around, obviously. But when February 1st rolls around, that's when the prep officially starts for 2021 Olympia. Like I said, we got 1 title so far. We got 9 more to go.
We're here at the Densetsu. It's one of the best sushi places north of Dallas. So, can't wait to have our big Mr. Olympia 212 Shaun crying our famous sushi here. Yeah, that would be good.
You can never go wrong with sushi.
Yeah.
And you said you could do raw fish, right?
I guess I've never had it before. I tried.
But you said you like sushi.
I like sushi, yeah, gross.
But you never had sashimi?
No.
This is why this is the best place.
You know, once I got that feedback that I was told I was too small, that kind of just killed my dreams of being a basketball player. And then obviously I pursued wrestling. And it's honestly what got me into bodybuilding was wrestling. I started wrestling my junior year of high school, and I loved it so much that I wanted to continue that in college. And I decided to go to a local college, Rider University. That's when I began wrestling there. In the midst of doing that, the coaches told me, you need to get bigger, man. You're just way too small, too thin for the team. They didn't kick me off the team. They gave me the opportunity to get better. So I used that. I embraced that. I appreciate that. That they decided to just kick me off the team. They gave me the opportunity. They gave me the chance. And what I did with that is I made that choice that day to get into weight training more, get into the cafeteria more, eat more food. In the midst of doing that, my body just changed over the years, and I met a local bodybuilder who saw me training one day in a tank top in the gym, says, hey, you have a great physique, you ever thought about bodybuilding? At that time, I knew nothing about bodybuilding, not a clue. But once he showed me all his awards, all the articles he's done, all the videos he's been in, that kind of just caught my attention, caught my eye a little bit, and I was a little intrigued by it. And I said, hey, and why not? I'll give this a shot. And we found a local show, literally down the street from where I was going to school. After 3 months of training, we entered that first show. I placed 3rd out of 5 in the novice lightweight class. And that night, boom, it just hit me like a ton of bricks that this is what I want to do. And I went back to my wrestling coach, and I told him, hey, thank you for the opportunity, but I'm going to take a different route. I'm going to pursue this bodybuilding thing, not knowing where it's going to take me. But I knew that right then and there that the whole process really intrigued me the most. The prepping for the show, the dieting, see my body change from this to that, the rush of being on stage, getting the critiques from the judges, seeing the crowd, all that, that backstage stuff. It really, something that really just, I loved. And that same passion, the same energy I had then is the same love and passion I have today. And that's why I continue to do what I do now.